Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today we are going to finish our trio of corned beef, our Irish Mex taco. So I call it the Irish Mex. So we're doing this today. I went ahead and took out the meat from the refrigerator, and now I'm going to finish cubing it. I've got my pan heating. I have a half a tablespoon of oil in there just so that when I go to put my corned beef in, it doesn't make it shred. So that's why I cut it and I cubed it and I have it cold. So remember, we brined our own corned beef or our own beef brisket and made it a corned beef with pickling spice and some other good stuff in there. But I didn't use any curing salt. So my beef, my corned beef is not as pink as normally corned beef is. But it's okay. I couldn't find a corned beef, and it's kind of funny because here in Nevada, which we are storming really bad this weekend, I didn't see a lot of corned beef in our store. Still, it'll probably come next week. We'll be inundated with them, but I really haven't seen a lot of them. After I had already purchased my beef brisket, because I got worried and I wanted to show it before the holiday time came, I had gone to Costco and they had nice corned beefs there. But I don't really see them in a lot of the other stores. And if I do see them, they're not the price that I want to pay. So what I'm doing is I'm just finishing cubing the meat just so you guys see what I'm doing. I just cut it into fours, just cut little mini chunks because they're going to go in my tacos. So that's all we're going to do. Now my pan is up to speed. And like I said, I just put a teeny drizzle. I don't want a lot of oil. I do not, but I do want to get a little sizzle on my meat, and it is going to be delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and get this warming up. Okay, so what I have here are 3 tacos. I'm going to make 3 today, right now on camera. One I'm going to eat so that you guys can see me taking a bite and trying, and the other 2 we're going to take a lovely picture. But I'm super excited about this because I wanted to get this done so everybody had a chance to maybe try this. This is actually really good, or it's a good way not to waste your actual corned beef, because we had corned beef and cabbage soup last week and it was absolutely delicious. And this week we're having corned beef tacos a different way. We had canned corned beef tacos a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to showcase you can have fresh and you can also have canned, and no big deal. But sometimes buying a whole corned beef is very overwhelming for people, especially if there's only 1 or 2 of you, and who wants to have all that meat left over unless you know what to do with it. Otherwise it'll waste. Now I have another half of this meat that's already cooked, and then I have other beef briskets in the freezer so that when I want to cook them, I just have to pull them out and cook them. But I'm kind of into where I like cooked meats, things like that require lots of time so that I can freeze them, and then I always have fresh food. I'm also doing my meal prep so that it causes me to eat more at home versus an out situation, a healthier process for my body. This getting old is for the birds, I tell you. So you have to behave yourself and stay on track. I'm just going to take my knife, just wipe it off like that in case I have to use it again. I want every good meat juice that I can get on these tacos. There's not really any fat. Remember, your corned beef is basically cooked in your crock pot. So it just had water in it and its natural juices. And remember, I drained all the juices and I made my own broth for my soup so that it would be better. So here's our 3 tortillas. As soon as that comes up just a little bit more in heat, then what we'll do is take the meat out and then we'll put the tortillas in, get them warming. Okay, so I made my own chipotle crema sauce. Super easy, super good. Take some crema. This is good stuff. I like this one better than I do any of them. If you don't have crema, use regular sour cream. It's fine. This Chipotles is a very good brand. I like this one. I'm not a big vinegar-based kind of person, and so when it overpowers my heat, I don't like it. This one is actually perfect. You can taste the zing of the vinegar. you can taste the really good chilies in it, and I love it because I usually always have chipotle on hand. I like chipotle. It's smoky, but it's got a good spice to it. So basically, it came out looking like a Thousand Islands dressing, but all it is crema and chipotle. Then I took my cabbage. I had cabbage left over from last week when I did my corned beef and cabbage soup. So all I did is took it and cut it, shaved it right off that side, and this is what it came out looking like. So instead of using lettuce like I did with the canned corned beef, I'm using cabbage because this is a little bit of a more of a fresh bite I like. So I took some Monterey Jack cheese and I took some cheddar because I do like the blend like this. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to push these ones over. And then if you happen not to like the crema, because there was a point in time in my life where I didn't really eat crema or sour cream. I just didn't feel the need. There was no taste in there for me. Now I really like the taste. But these are my go-tos. If you didn't want to do the crema, this is actually a very good brand, and I'm very picky. I do not go, but use what you like. It's what you and your family like, what you have to pay for. Good God, groceries are expensive. So make sure you pick what you like. Now, you guys all know this is my go-to. So I have a couple of things that you guys really know me. I have to have onions, pureed or very, very small because I do not like the crunch, and Taco Bell will always be my go-to, sorry. I'm bad like that. But if I do feel like having a different sauce, this one is actually fantastic. Okay, so my meat is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to waste a dish. I am going to put my meat on a paper plate because I am not doing dishes. We also know that I do not like to do dishes. I will do them. I will clean my mess up, but that's not me. Okay, so this is great. I'm going to put just a teeny bit, like I would say a half a teaspoon, because I don't want my tortillas to be greasy. I like fried food, but I do not like greasy food like that. So especially on my tortillas. So what I'm going to do, and normally I make my own tortillas. I make fresh tortillas, but I didn't do it for this occasion because I had just made tortillas because I made taco salads for my family. So I just had made them, so I didn't want to. Plus, I had to get rid of my package because sometimes I'll break down and I'll buy a package when I know I'm going to do a few things that require tortillas, because it's not hard to make fresh tortillas. It's actually super duper easy, but you do have to work. Anything you make fresh, you do have to work for. So I'm going to put my crema and my chipotle back in my fridge. And I might as well put my cabbage back in my fridge too. Okay, and here come my tortillas. My tortillas are bubbling. They're coming up. Oh yeah, nice and yum. Okay, I'm going to flip them real fast. And then they're done. They are done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am actually going to do it on this board. I like this board better. Okay, I'm going to take, ooh, nice and yum. Okay, I'm going to take, these are super easy. So what I'm going to do is just take a handful of meat. I'm just going to fill my taco nice. You want to fill your taco. This is your lunch or your dinner. Today, we're going to be having it for lunch because let me tell you, we shoveled snow and my husband had our snow blower out. Actually, I'm not going to use that, I don't think. I'm just going to hold this in my hand so you can see me assembling. I'm going to I got a nice healthy dose of corned beef in there. You could actually use probably just a little bit less, but I'm not trying to keep this corned beef around all week again. I want to just get it gone. So we put some cabbage on. Fill your tacos good. This is your lunch. This is not a bad lunch. This is actually a pretty good lunch. So I'm going to stick my taco right in here. Oh my God, but you know me, I'm an overstuffer. So I'm going to have to wedge him in there because he is stuffed. I tell you guys, you know me, I'm an overstuffer. Okay, I'm going to try not to overstuff this one. Ooh, that is hot. Picking that little sucker up is hot. Let me flip that tortilla like that. And if I'm smart, what I'll do is I'll stick it in here, my little tortilla holder. These things are kind of cool. You know, normally I don't use them. Usually, I'm so busy getting dinner on the table, I just stuffed that little sucker right in there. And then, what you want to do is just put some cheese in there, some goodness. You can also go ahead and, I'll show you another thing too. Another real fun way to do it is to take, I'm going to use this side because it's a little bit warmer. Take a little bit of cheese. You can do it that way. And you can put it on here. And then you can go ahead and just scoop it on like that. And you can also let your tortilla warm that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this one back up though and just show you how you could let it do that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to shake up my crema chipotle mix, and you can do whatever you like. You can just put just regular sour cream too. Let me just push him down a little bit. It's the only thing with sour cream. I need to find one that has like 4 prongs, you know, so I could do, or 3 prongs. That would be perfect. I want to get it. My family likes a lot. Okay, I'm having technical difficulty. I'm afraid to squeeze it too hard because I'm going to shoot it all over here. And then it's not going to want to come out. Or do I have technical difficulty? I may have technical difficulty. Maybe it's too thick. Oops, I knew I was going to do that. Well, we're just going to go in and fix that. We're going to move it around. We're going to go like that. I knew I was going to do that. I couldn't do anything that wouldn't. Okay, let's see if we could do this again. Let's just keep this going. Holy Toledo. Okay, there we're good. We're good. And then I'm going to take mine and I'm going to dress mine. But see how the cheese started to melt? So it's melting really nice. And I got a piece of the sour cream on me. I'm going to hit mine with Taco Bell because you know me, that's the way I like it. And you could do a lot of this chipotle, or you could do just a little bit. But I do like the chipotle. I'm going to put just a little bit on mine. I got a little bit of chipotle on me. I'm going to take mine and just, because I like my Taco Bell sauce with the chipotle. Let's try this. So good. You can definitely taste the chipotle. Delicious. I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese on there. Remember, make it your way. Put what you want on yours. But this is a good way to do it. A little bit of the chipotle crema or a lot, either one. Depends on how it all comes out. So if you like the content, if you could please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. And I thank you for coming in and sharing the corned beef tacos with me and letting me share them with you. I hope you all have a blessed week.